Hola chicos, so we're going to continue and finish up with Chile today. We talked about Chile having el norte, el centro, and now we're going to focus on el sur. So Chile, as we said, is a long country, largo y estrecho, and it has varied clima, the climate, see? So en el sur, chico, very different from el norte. El norte es muy árido, there's a desert up there. But en el sur es muy frío and lluvioso. Lluvioso means rainy. So, there are frequent chaparrones, which is a vocab word, and ráfagas de viento. Chaparrones are going to be downpours. And ráfagas de viento, gusts of wind. So el sur, el clima es muy diferente. Es frío, lluvioso, it's windy. And because it's going to be raining, chicos, es más húmedo también. Temperaturas más frescas. Again, lluvias frecuentes. And because of all of this, because of the weather, frío, húmedo, we're going to find grandes bosques, forests, donde se hallan or encuentran maderas preciosas. Now, chicos, you learned the word for maderas, which was wood. So we're going to find wood in the forest, and specifically of these two trees, cedro, cedar, y cypress, cypress. These are two types of trees. So altogether, chicos, el sur de Chile es más frío, lluvioso, it's going to be húmedo, and gives way for natural resources such as trees of el cedro y el cypress. Continuing even further south, so where you guys saw in Argentina that there's a part of Chile that's under Argentina, this is going to be called el territorio antártico. I'm going to kind of hope that you guys see the word Antártico and reason that it is Antarctic. And las temperaturas muy bajas, very low temperatures, very cold temperatures, Antárticos. And in this area, it typically gets to 0 degrees Celsius. So a region in Chile that's called La Patagonia. La Patagonia is famous for how cold it is, and fiordos y glaciares. Glaciares, glaciers, fiordos, fjords. Fjords are like really, 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 really cold spots in el agua. And again, La Patagonia is a vocab word. It's a region in the very south of Chile that's very, very cold. So here we have, chicos, una foto of los glaciares. This is the region of La Patagonia. My parents were able to visit this, and it was absolutely stunning. I actually think one of these pictures they took. So es muy frío, glaciares, and fiordos. Fiordos are kind of like the big water. So the last thing that we're going to talk about for Chile, chicos, are going to be las exportaciones. And always exportaciones are what are the natural resources of the certain country. So in Chile, we're going to talk about some mining and natural resources: plata, silver, cobre, copper, nitratos, nitrates, azufre, sulfur, cereales, y vinos. And these are all the natural resources of Chile. There's one last city that we're going to talk about, and it's called Valparaíso. Paraíso, almost like a paradise. See, Valparaíso. And it is the most important and principal port in the Pacific. So in the entire Pacific coast, chicos. In Chile, they're going to have the most important and principal port in all the Pacific. And so, chicos, Valparaíso is located in the center or the central west region or area of Chile. You definitely want to know that Valparaíso is going to be an important port where they're going to import and export all of these resources, and they're going to ship them all across the world. So Valparaíso está localizado en el centro oeste del país. Here's a picture of Valparaíso. Again, it's en la costa. Está en la costa. It is the main port. Es muy bonito, Valparaíso. And again, just una foto. Here we have the country of Chile. And Valparaíso is located right in the center of Chile. And it is the master port, el puerto más comercial in all of the Pacific. So that was just a little last minute stuff about Chile. If you could do your classwork and make sure you submit it. And then we will continue with the rest of the chapter this week. Ciao.